Hello, my dear friends over here on YouTube. Hopefully, everyone's having a wonderful Friday afternoon. As you can see, you can't see me. I am recording today on my tablet. I decided I was going to do something a little different today due to I have no FOs for you, so I thought I'd kind of show you a little bit of my stash and my tools for my craft of crocheting and knitting. So we're going to start with over here. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's going to be kind of jerky moving it around. I am holding it via my hand. So anyhow, we're going to start in this corner here. This is in my living room, by the way. And in the basket, the clear basket in behind, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a bunch of yarn in there. Most of it is my worsted weight yarn. I do have a bag in there, a Ziploc freezer bag with all my sock yarn. I do have also a bag in there, a freezer bag with what little cotton yarn I have. And then the rest of it's pretty much worsted weight yarn. I do have a couple packs in there of kits for doing needlepoint, like cross stitching type work that I haven't touched yet, but they're beautiful sceneries. Hopefully one day we'll get to them. Then in this wicker wire basket here, it's just there because we had needed somewhere to put it. But that blue thing there in the front, it's a very, very heavy circular rug I made out of like very heavy t-shirt yarn kind of stuff that I'd won but wasn't a very fan of it, so I didn't know what to do with it. I made kind of a rug for it. I think I'm going to put it at my camper. I don't know yet. And then I got a little pack of there of 3 size of foam rings so that when I go to make a wreath, I've got the forms for it. Now, in this little basket here on my couch with, yes, an old telephone that plugs in my wall. Yes, it still works, and yes, I still use it. Yeah, I'm old school. I know. I love it. Anyways, in the basket beside the phone is just a few binders with paper, because you always need paper. Now, usually also in that bag, basket, sorry, I keep different types of bags. This bag here and this one are both bags I received from different sheets I bought from, I want to say either Walmart or Giant Tiger. I don't remember which. But they make great storage bags for when you're working on projects. Another great type of bags to have are cloth bags, which I got this one from a Michael's pickup order I did. And then I have also this plastic bag here. It's a good size bag actually, and I have no idea where it came from. But it's got, it's a Ziploc bag actually. I think it came from my mom. But it's got a Ziploc at the top, and it's a good size for like if you got like a partially made amigurumi, did a lot of stuffing, or a blanket to go in it. So that is also a good bag. We're just going to put it here so it's not folding nicely. Always, handmade bags are great. So here's one I've got just lying around that I made. It's a good size bag as well. Uh-oh, timber. I wanted that to show you guys something about it. Anyways, but handmade bags are always great as well. Then I got a couple of these plastic smaller bags, like if you're doing like a hat or, something smaller, it's great for that. And then I've got this neat little bag that my son got one year for Christmas that had like his shower gel, deodorant, body spray kind of kit. And the bag's really padded and really nice. And I thought it'd make either a great traveling bag for like smaller projects like socks or something like that. So those are the kind of bags I like to use for different projects and storage purposes. And over there on the floor is an empty water bottle. And here on my coffee table is an empty coffee cup. Now you're sitting there thinking, okay, why would that be in my stash/tools? Well, I like to make like bags to carry your water bottle in if you're walking, so having an empty bottle is perfect. I also like to make little sleeves to put on my coffee cup. And yes, as you can see, I am Canadian, true fan of the Timmies. And I like to put my sleeves over my Tim Hortons cup because I get the tea or I'll get a cappuccino, and those are very hot drinks. And sometimes you don't really want to burn your hand. Now, a couple other things after I take a drink here, sorry, that I'll share with you. This is a pencil case. Yes, it's Perry the Platypus. I bought it on purpose. I thought it was cute. This is my go-to little carrying supplies. And hold on one moment, please. Yes, I used my teeth. I'm sorry. But in it, I have an old empty pill bottle that I have some darning needles in, a few needle stoppers, like for my knitting needles. I have this measuring tape, which I love this one. I think out of the three I have, this one I feel is true to size. I'm going to leave this one out so I can show it to you what I mean. I have scissors in here that are very, very sharp. I've had them for years. I really wish I knew where I got them from because I'd love to get some more. I have in here a pencil sharpener, just in case you're trying to do a pattern or something and you're doing it by pencil. Very good erasers. And there's a nail file, because my nails aren't the longest, but every once in a while you do get a chip in them, and snagging them on your yarn is not fun. Then I have some spare elastics in there, and a few other odd, there is a pencil in there, for if I'm trying to either take notes on what I'm making, or trying to design a pattern or something. It's always great to have. So anyway, I'm going to leave this ruler out, the measuring tape, out. I wish I had also on my scissors a little protector thing on the end, because they are, like I said, very sharp. And then, so this usually sits at my kitchen table with me at all times, or in whatever craft bag I'm maybe working out of at said time. I'll do that up later. Then I have this that sits with me at the table all the time. I have a little bench type thing my son made one year in shop class that I keep this usually sitting on. And this, I tried to put it up in this cabinet thing I'm going to show you in a part 2 video. It just, every time I turned around, I was digging it out again. So I thought, you know what? No, we're just going to leave this sitting out. So anyways, one measuring tape. I have that white one I showed you. I have a purple one, and I have a pink one. Now let's see if I can undo the purple one here for a moment so I can show you. They all indicate the measurements are the same size on this front size of measuring tape, but yet when you lay them out, we're going to see how well I can do this with one hand. Yes, I am right-handed, and I am trying to do this with my right hand. We'll see how well it works. I may have to set you guys down, which would not be fun. Come on, lay flat. Good enough. Maybe. But then I get this one. And as you can see, when you line up the numbers, that one's pretty true to size. But I think this one, for some reason, in between the numbers, it's different sizes. Maybe they're about true, but I don't know. For some reason, the white one's the one I always go to. But they do come in 3 different sizes, help with vision and stuff like that. So I'm going to put those ones aside for now. The white one's going to go back over here in my pencil case, because like I said, that is my go-to one. Now, a few other things that are in my little neat kit I bought at the dollar store years ago. It's great for if, you paint, color, kind of things like that. I think it was supposed to be a pencil case originally. And I got, your traditional gauge ruler and your sizing ruler. Instructions on how to use these pom-pom makers. There's that piece. There's 2 pieces there. And there's 2 pieces here. They are great pom-pom makers. I love this style. And it comes in 4 different sizes. So you got the yellows. Then there is 2 in here for the green. There is 2 in here for the pink. And really, really tiny ones, the white ones. So it came in a kit like those sizes. Now there is 2 sets, 4 pieces in total for each color. I'm just not digging them all out. I've used all 4 sizes. The reason I love these so much is once you tie the piece to hold them as a pom-pom and you take the tool off, very little trimming. And I love that. Anyways, what else is in this cute little kit? This would be my biggest crochet hook. And I can say I've used it one time, and it was not for crocheting per se. I made, I can't think of it now. Broomstick stitch. And I didn't have a broom handle or anything cylinder that would work really well. So I thought, you know what? This is soft, like a rounded ended. It's not sharp by no means. It's got a nice curve to it. So I used it to do the broomstick stitch. No idea what size that is, but I'm going to hold on to it for a minute because I know this one here, I believe, is a 10 millimeter. And when you hold that up to the white one, there's big difference in the size. So if this is a 10, this purple one here, this is going to be what, a 20, 25? I don't even know what the biggest size you can possibly get for a crochet hook is. So this is full of crochet hooks, all kinds of metal ones, all kinds of plastic ones. Now I was looking in here earlier today, and I've got some pretty tiny ones. This is a 2.5. But hold on, that's not my smallest hook. Now let's see if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere because I was looking at it earlier today. Oh, nope, actually I lied. That was not my 2.5. My 2.5 is in here. So, I think that's a 3. This purple one was actually a 3.5 or a 4. This little red one right here, and I mean it is little, and I will compare it in a moment for use. This is a 2. I have never used it. I don't know if I ever will use it. It is so tiny. And then this blue one beside that I'm going to put beside it in a moment is a 2.5. And it's also pretty tiny. And then my next size up is a 3. Actually, do I have the right purple one? Yes. So this one is a 3. I have used it before. But going back to this 2, this hook right here is a 5. I do believe it is a 5. Yes, it is a 5. So if I put that beside that little red one I just showed you, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on the dark coffee table, but how about I switch it around? Like, look how tiny that red hook is. I don't know, like, where am I going to crochet? My hair? Or sewing thread? Because that's awfully tiny. So yes, I do have a wide range of hooks, all different styles, different brands, plastic ones, metal ones. I've got, these are my starter crochet hooks. They're plastic. There's 3 sizes. I don't like them. I would never use them. I'm always afraid I'm going to break them. A couple other things that are in here. An old keychain. Why? I don't know. I have 3 different sizes of stitch holders. So if you're making knitted mittens or sweater and you've got to, remove some yarn for the armhole and stuff like that. So I've got 3 sizes of those in here. These little clips are amazing for if you're following a pattern and you got something to use as a bookmark across and you've got 2 of them. Unfortunately, I've only got 1, but that way you can move it down and keep track where you are. I have a few of these knitted or plastic sewing needles. I don't like them. Again, like some of the crochet hooks I have, I'm always afraid I'm going to break them. Like, they're pretty flexible and I'm barely putting any weight on that. What else do I have in this little trinket box of mine? Oh, I do have 2 of those little clips. I got a white one in here. I have a pen in here. Oh, I even have a couple, I guess to kind of clip my shawl together so it doesn't fall off. I got a couple of those in there. I've actually got a wooden crochet hook in here. Where I got that from, I honestly could not tell you. I do not know. But this is my little fun box. There's a pen in here. So again, I can keep track of where I'm at. And then there's a little pack here of 3 cable stitch holders. If you're a knitter, you'll know what those are for and how to use them. So this is kind of what's in my little box here. So like I said, I keep by me at my computer where I a lot of times will sit and work on my projects. So that's fun. Another thing I try to keep in hand is just a regular set of cheap coloring markers. Not a very big pack, but just a cheap set. so that again, if I'm designing or trying to figure out a pattern, because I've had patterns before where it only comes with written instructions, and I may have a hard time figuring out what one of the lines are saying because it seems like it's wrong, so I'll try and draw it out in a graph form, and then I'll use different markers so I know different rows and stuff. So I always try to keep some markers on hand. So that's it for this section. I'm going to stop this video and upload it. There will be a part 2, which is going to be showing you my knitting needles, and then that lovely cupboard up there and what exactly it's all about. So stay tuned. I will have a part 2 for you guys. Please come back and watch and enjoy.